Hey there guys, Fabian Ratzak here. Today I would like to show you the Tonex One amp kit number 3. So this time we're talking about boutique amps. So these boutique amps are really high priced products, and they are killer amps, and many people like them for different reasons. And this time we have many great amps like the Dr. Z, the Carl Mercury, the TRCK, Classic Reverb, the Benson Chimera, the BRTL RLAND, and many others. So without further ado, one thing I will mention, this time I used the input at a fixed stage around 5.4 because for my Les Paul that suits it the best. What I will do when I switch guitars, I will increase the input of the interface itself just a tiny bit, just a very tiny bit, so we're compensated with different pickups like the Stratocaster or the Telecaster I will use. I will not use every guitar on every sound, but somehow it might be interesting to see how this amp reacts to different guitars. So without further ado, let's start right away. I imported them. Here made a folder, Tonex One amp kit number 3, and I'm gonna start with a BRTL RLAND, which is a really nice amp, by the way. So let's start with the crunched balance settings. One other thing I should mention, my studio environment is very noisy because of all the electronics, and so if you hear any ditches or any digital noise happening, I can shut it off immediately with the noise gate, so don't wonder why I put the noise gate so high, because otherwise it will be loud and not too much you would like to hear. So without further ado, let's start with the BRTL RLAND. Nice. Let's see how it reacts to the volume knob. Oh, that's really nice, because you see it reacts really fantastic to the volume pot. I like that tone a lot. It's a great tone. Something really special happening there. You can hear the boutique tone in itself, and I like the fact that it really cleans up nicely. Listen again. This is full up. Now I roll it down. Even more. The same on the neck pickup, full up at first. Get it down a bit, or even a lot. A bit more. That's a thick tone, but also it has some nice, really nice high-end sparkle. It's very clear. It's definitely a great sound. So let's keep going on with a clean capture. All right, let's start with the neck pickup first. Between position. That's nice. Very some kind of acoustic vibe going on there. I think in my ears it sounds a little bit, some acoustic elements are coming through there, and I like it. It's really nice. All right, so let's switch to the SWRT, and we're gonna choose the next amp, which is the Benson Chimera. Edged, balanced. Oh, at first, the noise gate up. The interface a little bit up. All right, so let's check the Benson Chimera. The neck pickup. Bridge pickup. Sounds nice. The Benson Chimera is a great amp. So let's try this one, maybe with the Telecaster, because I hear some vibes going on there. That's a great capture. Let's go to the Benson Chimera Crunch. So first the noise gate, as always. Turn it up, and let's see. Since we are on the Telecaster, let's hear the great sound. But I would love to hear this with my trusty Les Paul. So let's hear how this will turn out. And if you don't mind, I would like to use a little bit of reverb. But at first, let's try this dry. All right, let's get in some reverb. Just some room. Nice. Let's start with a neck pickup. That's a nice tone. On every guitar it sounded very balanced and very characteristic. So, the next one. Let's stay with the Les Paul. And right now there is the Carmackery 5. I remember demoing this one and I really liked it. And I especially liked it with a Stratocaster. But at first we will do the Les Paul. And let's keep the reverb on because it's a lead patch. At least it's called this way, so why don't, I'm sorry, the noise has to stop. Better. And without any reverb first. That's a nice tone. But let's go ahead, turn on the reverb a little bit. Nice. Great tone. All right, so let's take the Strat. And also I have to mention, normally in the Strat, when you put in the middle position, the in-between sounds, you normally get no hum. This guitar is a little bit different. On this pickup, there is a little bit of hum. On the others, not. It's a special treatment, but I like the tone. So let's check it out in the in-between position first. Neck pickup. Definitely, from this time, my favorite lead patch from this package so far. I really love it. The Comebacker has a special thing going on. Let's try the P-Dime BRIT. We start with a Strat. Oh, before I should put in the noise gate. I always forget about this. All right. That's a great tone. So the Comebacker is definitely a Strat favorite, at least for my opinion. It sounds so nice. Let's also try the Les Paul, just to make sure I'm missing something. All right, let's go to the bridge pickup. Same as before. The dime patch. Definitely killer amp, guys. That sounds great. All right, the next one is the Dr. Z. Oh, the Dr. Z, I'm always thinking in my head, I need a Telecaster. This, I will use my Telecaster. It's one of those country amps, I think, favorite for some. Great sound, love it. With Tele, it's awesome. So let's try the crunch balanced. Again, the nice noise gate. A bit more higher. Ah, a little bit more beef. Great, that's a great tone. The Dr. Z has a very clear top end. It's very nice feeling also. And I can imagine, I'm not a country player, so sorry guys, but I can imagine that many people who play this style of music with Telecaster lead, clean or a little bit of crunch, a little bit more of breakup, this would be the perfect match in my opinion. So let's keep going on. The next one is the Jackson Amp Works. We start with a Les Paul. First the timed 1. Let's see what's gonna wait for us. It's a little bit of noise gate again. It's a very dynamic amp. I like this. Sounds great. Let's try the BRIT 2 because I think there are 2 different input stages or something like this. It's a little bit more. Guys, let's increase the verb a little bit. So I like to hear some. All right. Sounds great. Let's try it with a Stratocaster. Stratocaster, not Stratocaster. All right. Increase the gain a little bit. Start with a neck pickup. Sorry. The Jackson Amp Works, one of my favorite tones with a Stratocaster, I have to say. It sounds so nice. Everything's right there as you need it. There's enough high end, there's enough mids, there's good bass, amount of bass. That's definitely an amp you should keep an eye open on it. That's, oh man, great. Let's keep going on. The Comet Viama. That's a very, very high priced amp, I think, and many people use this. Let's try it at first with a Strat. Has something really acoustically like the other one, like the Bartle Roseland. I like it. I like this acoustic character. It's great. Let's try the crunched balanced. Again, the noise gate, tiny little bit up more. Let's add some reverb, please. Yes, sir. Right. Nice, very touch responsible. That's great. I like this when an amp is very dynamic. So, but I would like to hear how this baby sounds with this amp. Switch the reverb off for a second. Very nice. Cleans up fantastically. So this is cool. All right. The next one, I'm really curious how this sounds, because this is a matchless Phoenix, very prominent amp. So let's find out. Decrease this. This is the Phoenix Clean Fat. Great. Let's give it a little bit of, sorry, I forgot to put in the noise gate, and a little bit of reverb. And let's find out. Great. That's awesome. All right, so the next in the vein, we have, at first we need definitely the noise gate. Oh, this has a lot of, okay, now we get it. This is the matchless Phoenix Crunched Balanced the Start with a neck pickup. And I forgot to put in the noise gate. That's why. Okay, now we're talking. Okay. killer sounding amp. Let's try with a Telecaster. Right, again, the crunch. Very nice vocal kind of quality. At least that's what I'm hearing. Pretty much enjoy this amp a lot. So the next one is the, let's see, I'm sorry, I lost track. The SWRT ATS Crunch. All right, I don't know what to expect. We're gonna find out. BRIT. Let's do the Les Paul. Some light growl to it. That's pretty nice. Let's try the, first put the noise gate in, the SWRT ATS Dimed Fat. Fat sounds like, oh, fuzzy, okay. Very fatty, very nice, thick and round, but I think this one will work really nice with my trusty Strat. Right. Great, that sounds a little bit not my favorite kind of tone. I have to agree, or not agree, but I have to say it sounds a little bit very, yeah, some dirty, messy, punky attitude. It's great. It's a great sound for sure. Oh, the next one is the Tone King Imperial. Now it gets interesting because it's I made a demo. A little bit Mark Knopfler style, and the Tone King is absolutely clean monster. So let's try. I'm sorry, was get put in. But it's dimed. Okay, it's dimed. It's not clean, so it will sound a little bit distorted. Definitely a great sound. So the next one is BRIT, a little bit higher in gain, I think. So for this one, I will definitely use my trusty Les Paul. Let's see what this baby can do. Noise gate first, guys. Okay, right and right. It's a killer lead tone, so let's do some reverb because it's always nicer to play a little bit of reverb. Also a nice tone. Really great. So the next one, oh, we have another Tone King Imperial here. So this is basically edged balanced. I think this one is nice for the Strat. Ah, okay, now we're talking. But noise gate, always forgetting this. So, alright, some reverb. That's one of the best tones you can get with the Strat clean. Is definitely the Tone King Imperial. I really dig this one. Really dig it. Alright. So I almost forgot one amp in particular. And this was the next one. Ah, here. The Morgan AC20 edge balanced. So edge balanced Morgan AC20. I would like to use actually my Telecaster because I'm a huge Josh Smith fan. I know he plays that amp for a reason. Not that I can play stuff like him, but try to do something. Okay, room, relay, edge balance. Killer, I love it. It's actually, it sounds a little bit like a Vox, in my opinion, but a little bit more tweaked, a little bit more balanced, not too fizzy, always the right frequencies. Let's try this bad boy with my Les Paul. killer amp. So for the last amp, we have the 2-rock. Oh, that's nice. Edge balance. For the 2-rock classic clean, I would like to use the Stratocaster, because I remember this one was really, really nice. First, without any reverb. Okay. Definitely need some reverb, guys. Nobody plays bone dry with a clean tone anyway. Just a tiny bit. At least not. All right. Great. 2-rock clean, balanced. All right, nice gate again. Don't think we need this with clean tone, but we do it anyway. And some, okay, for nice. Let's do some room. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Sorry. Also the time a little less. Great amp, but I think this could also work really nice with a Les Paul, playing some nice chords. All right. Oh, that's also very, very great sounding amp. Ah, so much fun. This was really killing. Carlis, thank you so much for these really awesome amps, like the Comet, like the Morgan AC20, like the Dr. Z. Matchless Phoenix was also brilliant. It's actually killer amps, guys. You definitely should get this one, because we as guitar players, of course, we love the standard ones like the Marshalls, the Fenders. They're all fantastic. They are in our ears, but these stood out in a different way, because not they are only called boutique. They are boutique, and they sound a little bit different. They have different characteristics, and they are so inspiring to play, because it's really, there are some more bass, some more highs, different frequencies, some acoustic elements in it, some really killer stuff you can use. And nice stuff, nice stuff. Amalgam Audio is making us poor with all these great captures, but it's actually a library of killer sounding amps and captures. So I think you should get this definitely, by the way. So also don't forget you get the different IRs also. Maybe we can do something like this. So maybe let's try, let's see. I really love the, let's do the Dr. Z crunch, and maybe let's chase some IRs. Okay, some room here. Let's try a different IR maybe. So this is the matchless cap by the Carl Macri cap. Different one. Let's try the Tone King Imperial. This is so great because you can, of course, you can also make it without. This is horrible, guys. Just for fun. Let's do another amp. Let's do maybe whatever. Let's do the Tone King Imperial Diamond. Noise gate as always. We need this here. Oh no, let's do, for we already have a crunch tone. Let's do the Tone King, the traditional one. I think this is great. Some reverb. Sorry, this is the noise gate. Oh man. It's great. And let's change caps. So this is the cap you get with it. Let's do the neck pickup. Let's switch to the Carl-Macri. The Fender. Do the Marshall. Strike some chords. High watt. Orange. Do the Fender. So some of them are really subtle, some of them are totally mind-changing while thinking you already put in another amp. So this is awesome and great fun and facility. So the DI captures, guys, I can only suggest get the DI versions because you are more flexible. And like me, I'm using this in a band with a Class D power amp with a real cabinet. So I don't need actually any IRs, but when recording it comes so handy because every time you have different mix situations, you deal with other stuff, and that's so much more fun. And yeah, so that was the boutique section. So basically the Tonex 1 amp kit number 3, and be excited for number 4. This will be very nice because it will feature the character amps. So amps that have a very unique character and are known for. I can't tell you too much about it. You will see it in maybe in a week or something like this. Until then, enjoy the boutique section and enjoy playing, enjoy life in general. Be always open to new tones, always try with the different guitars. Sometimes you see a name of an amp and you think, oh, and you look at it and you think, that's not my cup of tea. I was this guy also, but I changed totally my mind when I have all the other Amalgam Audio amps, and at first I thought, okay, what's this kind of crap will sound like? But actually they become one of my favorite tones. So there you have it, guys. it's been a pleasure to do this demo, to check out all the tones you can create. And if you like what you see, you would help me and also Carlis with subscribing to the channel. Please press the little like button there and share the hell out of it if you want. And until then, enjoy playing and see you next time. Bye bye.